Hey everyone, welcome back to another stream by CouchCat. This is our weekly stepping party stream for SimpleMMO. We do Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. US Eastern. I'm Paizen. That's Crazy Fi.
Hello.
We're CouchCat. And tonight we have a special guest Wait, my camera's here now. Returning to the stream with an epic reveal. It's Hadu, everyone. And if you don't know who Hadu is, he is an advisor.
I am an advisor. Scary stuff.
Yeah, we'll get more into it. We'll learn more about him. But first, hello chat. What's going on? It's good to see people who are pouring in. It's good to see you always. Yeah, what's your SDDS? Never leave home without knowing your SDDS. Write it in on a note, put it in your pocket, put it on your phone. Always be prepared. But yeah, so Crazy Fi, what's going on, dude? How are you tonight?
I'm good. A little stuffed in this my office right now. I mean, you can see there's my couch, part of my couch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, this is confusing. PlayStation, and then entertainment system here. I had to get while I was gone, my dog sitter failed to do their job, and my two dogs just pissed everywhere upstairs because I guess they didn't go outside enough. Yeah. Don't blame the dogs at all. Blame the dog sitter. And so I had to get my carpets professionally cleaned today. So the carpets are all drying, and so like all the rooms that didn't need to be cleaned are filled with furniture. So that's why I have my couch in my office, or part of my couch in my office.
What did you use for your like dog sitting service?
A family friend.
Oh. Now you have to cut that.
So bad.
You have to cut that tie forever.
Oh yeah, automatically. We both agreed. Like, yeah, okay, we'll go with Rover to have someone stay in the house and watch our dogs that way. So.
All right. And yeah, let's ask Hadu.
Yes.
How are you tonight?
I'm good. A little bit tired, playing games.
Yeah.
That's about it.
You're
enjoying my holiday.
You're on holiday. You're not really doing much. You're hanging out.
No, sitting in the house.
All right.
A bit cold to go outside, to be honest.
It is cold. It actually warmed up here a little bit, but I'm still cold inside, so it's kind of the same. You know what I mean? Chat, do you understand that? I know Hadu does. Anyway, so before we get Hadu talking about himself all night, because he's got a huge ego, if you can't tell, I want to go to chat real quick. and Dark made a good observation. Or no, Nallery did. Nallery said Paizen donated his mustache to Crazy Fi's beard. It's so true. That's exactly what I did. He was struggling. He was on the struggle bus, so I shaved. I mailed it to him.
Yeah, sure.
And he put it on his face.
Let's see who grows out the better beard.
I ain't doing that.
Can I get a hand in this contest? Because I already have a big beard.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, Crazy Fi grows a really good beard.
I have to drop a picture in the Discord. I think I have one from like 5 years ago when I had a beard.
My beard's just like really curly unless I oil it, and I hate that shit, so I don't grow a beard anymore. All right, so I see we have Very Technique here. Welcome to the chat. I don't think we've ever seen you before. So good to see you.
No,
you have Fred, of course. You what?
He's one of my friends. I told him to come watch.
Good to have support.
Spreading the.
Good to know Hadu has friends. It's good to hear that.
Wow.
I'm just kidding, dude. Dark is here. Fred, our YouTube mod. Thank God he's here because we don't pay him, but he's here. T.O. is here with a baguette probably. Nallery, of course. Cactus has been here. Cactus and Fred have been here talking shit in chat for like an hour. I don't know how you guys do it. And a couple others, good to see everyone. Cutie's here, of course, who's our new, not a YouTube mod, but a Discord mod. So if you join our Discord server and you come to hang out, Cutie's there. RuneScape GFing it up. If you don't get that reference, you might one day. Big Dumb's here. Good to see you. Shin is here. Welcome to the stream, Shin. Oh, man. Dagon's here. One of our favorite fans. Dagon, good to see you, man. Thank you for all the kind comments on our YouTube channel. All of our videos. Really appreciate it. But yeah, good to see everyone. Okay, so this is another stream with staff, quote unquote staff. All right, volunteer staff
Well,
in game has a
I'm still
tag,
part of
Quote
staff.
staff.
quote unquote staff.
Sheesh.
Very loose term around here. They don't get T-shirts or anything, so you don't know how much you can really, how much stock you can put into it. But if this is your first time or interacting with Hadu, he's an advisor, and if you're in Globe Chat, you've probably seen him before. But Hadu, can you please introduce yourself as if we were all brand new?
Hello, I'm Hadu. I'm an advisor, and I make sure there's no sus going on in chat. And just friendly, nice guy. Do giveaways all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, help people out. If they don't know what Dex is, you gotta tell them.
You gotta tell him what Dex is.
That's always a question that comes up. What does Dex do?
I just want to ask the biggest question, and I want to address the elephant in the room.
Oh,
When you see suspicious stuff going on in chat, what do you do as an advisor?
so
what-
we'll
yeah,
ask them to stop doing the sus.
Uh-huh.
So say if someone's cursing or whatever,
Yeah.
we will then take a screenshot of that and forward it on to someone else, and they will deal with it.
A
Yeah.
professional snitcher.
The easiest fucking job.
Pretty
I swear.
much, yeah. That's pretty much my job. Yeah.
Tio's leaving.
How long-
Misbehave.
How long have you been an advisor?
Cool. 6 months. So I'll be the new mod soon, definitely.
Damn, dude.
Is that how that works? Progressively, you
It's
just
a long
I have no
process.
idea.
Graduate.
I don't.
No.
I don't know. I know your
Okay.
account has to be 6 months old to become advisor. But I'm not sure on the mod side of things. I haven't really asked the questions.
Well, before we get derailed, that was a good question, Crucified. But let's go back even further. Let's go back to, little baby Hadu looking for a game to play, whether mobile or
Yes.
browser based, and you find SimpleMMO. What was that like for you initially?
Well, I was just looking on the App Store for a new game to play, and I saw Smoke, and downloaded it. Stepped for about a week. Didn't even know that there was a global chat or anything. I probably quit for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because the limited steps was just
yeah,
it was a ball ache. So
those were the
Horrendous.
dark times.
I really couldn't be bothered with it at first. Just sitting there waiting for steps to come back. But yeah, then I bought more steps, so I had 65 steps, not 50. And I felt like I was balling back then.
Yeah.
And then all what you could do as well is watch ads to get steps back.
Yeah.
So like half your time you do like 5 steps, watch an ad, do your 5 steps, watch another ad, and that was basically the whole gameplay loop. It got pretty boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Um,
what led you to your first guild? Do you remember your first guild?
yeah, friendly was my first guild.
Dude, why is it? It's almost always friendly.
Yeah, friendly was my first guild. I don't remember exactly how it happened because it was like 2.5 years ago. So, but I remember someone telling me that friendly was a nice guild, so I hit up Wicked, who was leading it at the minute, and asked her if I could join. And she said, "Oh yeah, you have to reach a certain level, blah blah blah." So I grinded up to that level, then joined.
Okay.
And that
And
was,
do you remember how long you stayed with Fly?
I really don't. It's too long ago now.
Too long ago.
Yeah. It could have been maybe 4 or 5 months, something like that. Everyone was
Okay.
really nice in there.
Yeah.
Goes with the name.
Before I ask you more about your guild history, Crazy Five, do you have any early questions for him before we get into the nitty gritty?
Oh man, put on the spot already. Okay.
Nope. Okay. How about this? Do the little caster thing.
I mean, I could name one. I mean, so 2.5 years ago, you joined the game and you disappeared for like 2-3 weeks when you first started. After that, have you been consistently active, or has it just been on and off, on and off?
Well, because I work full time, I can't really be consistently
Yeah.
in the game.
Sure,
But I
sure.
do try my best to, stay involved. It's been a bit harder recently because I've been working like 12-hour shifts at work, so I did have to have a little break.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
nice.
Difficult month.
So after Fly,
Yeah.
I know I really want to ask you about Death Star. Okay, so how much time, if you could just like guesstimate between your little baby self and Fly to joining the hellacious, seductive Death Star that was actually just like a weirdo cult in disguise?
Like probably I was in Fly for like 5 months, and then loads of Death Star people were in chat, so I thought, this might be a cool place to go and hang out in. So I
Okay.
joined there. I was very active in the voice chats in Death Star. So like a group of us who hang out there pretty much every day.
Was that the most social you've been in the game at that point, or were you pretty active in Fly too?
I wouldn't say I didn't really join the voice chats in Fly. There wasn't anyone really active in the voice chats there.
Okay.
But I think through playing like Destiny and Counter-Strike and stuff like that, everyone else was sort of playing the same kind of game, so we would just hang out in there.
Okay. And when did it start getting like kind of funky in there for you? When did you start like noticing Death Star was a little different?
Off?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't really. It took me a while to kind of figure it all out. Mostly like looking back on stuff that happened. It wasn't really like fully revealed to myself, I guess.
So like time passed and you're like, wait, that wasn't normal?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Is there any loose example without like naming names or anything? Like, maybe this girl is kind of,
kind of weird.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything specific. It was just, a few people in there.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So much for that. Thanks, Hadu. I mean, no one was asking you for feed pics or anything?
Well, no, but I have given feet picked out before, so that's pretty funny.
So
I was drunk in Death Star voice chat, very drunk, and I did send out feet pics. It's more of a joke.
So you don't want to say anything specifically about Death Star, but you'll drop that you did feet pics as a drunk person. All right.
I don't mind. I mean, if it's about myself, yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
I could respect that. That's fair.
So for context, everyone, I see Dagon's question. Death Star used to be number one, right? Number one in the guild leaderboard for like forever. Now they're not. But back then, they were led by a very charismatic guild leader, Darth Taylor, who we interviewed. And on the surface, everything was pretty kosher, like it was a tightly ran ship for success, right? To maintain their top spot in the huge EXP gap they have for their guild. But once you're in the Discord server, and once you're in the deep part of the Discord server, where I met Keeban, I didn't meet him there for the first time, but I was in there to learn about her for the interview. Keeban popped up, and I was like, Keeban, why the fuck are you here? And then between me and him and messing around with chat, like it's very
You had a dick measuring contest, didn't you?
Yeah, the PP bot. But that's hey man, don't throw me out, dude. But like
I didn't know about that.
It was very almost like worshipy, okay? So like there was a huge like fan base for DT or Darth Taylor, and that pretty much like the guild was like warped around that. Not to say that there weren't members who were like seriously there to grind and for the notoriety of being top guild. But there is like kind of like that underlining like, oh, some weird stuff happened there, and that's like the context. And Hadu, he's gone into protection. I guess he doesn't want to talk about his time there, but it sounds like
to say anything about it.
Yeah, it sounds like he's a D-gen. Yeah, he's a D-gen, and he doesn't want to out himself. No, I don't have a step part. I'm not even step. When I'm when we're asking questions, I'm not stepping. How do before we move on from Death Star, Ubi wanted to ask you real quick who your favorite staff member is.
I think he's leaning towards me saying him. I feel
Yeah,
like
but you
that's
don't
what
have
that
to feel
Christian
intimidated anymore. You're in protection.
To be honest, probably would be Ubi because we do, we hang out quite a lot.
Okay, playing Barbie's Adventure.
Oh yeah, and Garfield Racing.
Garfield Racing. All right. Okay. Anyway, let's get back. So, you're in Death Star. You're not a baby anymore. You're like you're a teenager. You're teenage Hadu, bebopping around Death Star, worshiping a Russian girl. That the game now has Russian language in the game for her.
Oh.
Are you an advisor at this point, or are you still just like regular player Hadu?
Yeah, I'm still an advisor officially.
No. I mean, like during Death, were you an advisor?
Oh,
during...
no, I wasn't an advisor during Death Star.
So, from Death Star, when does the road to like you becoming an advisor begin? Like, were you out of Death Star? Were you in another guild? Like, how did that come to be? Excuse me.
Well, I really liked helping out the community. New people coming in, not sure what they're doing. So that was most of my urge to want to become an advisor, which is to help people. And I had applied a few times and not got the role. So that kind of, it made me question it a little bit, but I did get it in the end. I was happy about that.
Okay. And so you become an advisor. What stage are you in this game then? So
what stage?
Are you now like, do you consider yourself like a very, I don't know, invested player at this point? Like, are you grinding stuff out, or are you just here for the community at this point?
I'm just here for
that's why you're the advisor.
Yeah. I mean, that's what's kept me in the game for however long I've been playing it. It's just the community. You meet a lot of really nice people here, so that's why I've stayed.
Okay, so you're not really playing. You're more like
not
the
playing to
social
level
part.
up or I mean, well, if you look at my fucking chest unbox, that's pretty much what I do. It's just unbox keys and then gift out gear and gold, and that's really it. I did a little while of hardcore step in and BA, but it just got kind of boring.
Okay, so as an advisor, that's like that was like your mission in game. You're hanging out with the community. You're having fun. You're blowing money on chess.
Yeah. Well, I have over 200,000 chests open now.
Okay.
Was there like out of curiosity, when you applied and got advisor, was there like a, hey, here's a welcome package of your expectations and what we expect you to do, blah, blah, blah? Or was it just like a, congrats, let me slap this tag on your account real fast and go at it somewhere? Like, did you get any direction when you first became an advisor?
Well, I kind of already knew what would be expected from you being an advisor because I'd been friends with staff before.
Okay.
So you kind of learn from them what is acceptable, what's not acceptable, what you're supposed to look out for. And I was already helping out the community, so I kind of already know what I was doing. But yeah, I just got a message from Wick saying, "Oh, would you like to be an advisor?" Well, I said yes.
Okay.
Do you have like?
Been... Oh, go on, Crazyfy.
Do you have like? I don't know. Are there any other expectations from Wicked? I guess like so. As an advisor, do you answer to mods or do you answer straight to Wicked?
Mostly just straight to the mods.
Okay.
Interesting.
Are they tracking you? Like, are they tracking your metrics?
Yeah,
like,
we've actually all got like those ankle bracelet, those ankle things that go around so you can't go out of the house. We got one of them on. You can even ask Ubi, he'll tell you. He's in charge of mine.
So you're not, there's no oversight whatsoever, is there?
There is.
How? You're laughing. I don't believe you, dude. I've met advisors who like don't exist unless like for 1 minute in a day. I don't, what do you? How? Where are
Well,
the
there you go.
metrics,
You
dude?
just outweighed it. No, there's not really any oversight. It's just you
Mhm.
just do your job basically. So like you just make sure anything you see that's suspicious or anyone who's acting up in chat, you just report it and
Mhm.
get it dealt with.
Would there ever be an issue if you just kind of like didn't tell anyone and you just kind of like disappeared for a bit?
Yeah.
I
Would
mean, that
people
already happened, but
yeah, would Mod notice like you're like fucking peace out
I
for a month?
I'd sent a message in there saying to them that I would be taking a break for a while, so they did
Mhm.
know. I didn't just
Okay.
take my bags out the basement and run away.
Well, let me ask you this: has being an advisor ever been stressful for you?
Stressful. What do you mean? Like,
I don't know, like maybe there was an expectation laid on you that was like, man, I really have to do this, or like I don't know if I can do this, like interact with the community in this certain way.
I think like most of the stress would just be if you just try and hang out and chat, and
And
then there's
people-
lots of people asking you questions. There's not really any chance you get to just chill out.
Mm.
I mean,
Does
I
that still
think
kind of happen?
Ubi, yeah, I think Ubi and Kavan can definitely say to that happens quite a lot. You say hi in chat to talk to someone, and then you just get bombarded with messages. So it can sometimes just be sometimes you just want to steer clear of chat, but you
And that
still
could
have
be
to be
why,
there.
yeah, that could be why we don't see a lot of advisors in chat. Same with mods,
Could
right?
be.
We hope it's that and not like I made it. Now I'm done.
On that note, do you think that all the advisors pull their weight in the game, or do you
Oh,
think some need to be
dude.
cut?
Whoa, that
Oh,
is calling
fuck.
people out right there.
That's the bet. Well, how do you answer this? That's a better question.
I'd say there's more active people than others, for sure. I mean, I'm not that active myself, so I can't really call anyone out on being like slow.
You just called yourself out.
Yeah, man. No, but no, not all advisors are the same. There are some who like really put their mind to being an advisor.
So do you think some should be cut from the advisor role?
That's not my decision to make.
Would you fire yourself if you were Mike?
More than likely, yeah. I'm a bit lackluster as an advisor, to be honest.
I don't know,
That's
man.
fair.
I've seen your name in global chat all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean global, but this is not just being in global monitoring chat. You know, there is the reporting and making sure people know what they're doing and stuff like that. I definitely could be better on all that stuff.
So what's it like behind the curtain? Like, do you guys have your own Discord channel or server that you're with the mods and stuff, and you're passing on information, or and they're passing down information to advisors, or like, is there any type of structure behind the curtain?
There is a server, yeah.
Okay, so is that where you just pass off all your reportings and stuff like that?
Yeah, it all gets dealt with in there.
Interesting. So, like, if there's a change in the game rules or something, does that get passed down to you guys? Like, as do the mods like, hey, from here on out, this this rule has changed, or from here on out, we will no longer accept this. Go out and conquer these bad people. Like,
yes. So if anything is changed in the game, we'll normally get told first, and then it will roll out afterwards.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I want to ask you something, Hadu, and it might be spicy to you, but as an advisor, have you ever seen another staff member do something questionable where you're like, maybe we're not all cool like we thought we were?
I don't know,
dude.
Now Ubi's done some questionable stuff.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Ubi has done a lot of things, and there's proof of it, like on my profile, because they keep abusing me. But like, I don't know, like, have you ever seen like excessive banning, or just like not doing
Oh,
the due
nothing like
diligence
that.
with reporting, and like just dismissing people and just dealing with it another time? Like,
I'd say it's all pretty professional in there. It's not really like, it's not like most other places where it's a bit casual. It's pretty serious most of the time.
that's good to hear. That's what, because you always have players who they'll find themselves in the Discord server after being reprimanded, right? Like in game, and they'll cry like abuse, right? They'll cry wolf. So
I'd say any punishment is fair. It'll all be, dealt with in the same way. There's no singling out one person for one thing.
okay,
Everyone gets treated the same.
there's no bullying or anything.
Nah.
Do you get bullied
Oh, all the time.
by like the mods? Do they like just like waterboard you?
Oh yeah. They tickle my feet while they do it as well.
They take my socks off.
Yeah. That's where the feet pics came from. I
Uh,
was down in Mike's basement and they had me tied up and waterboarded me and tickled my feet.
So, how much interaction do advisors have with Mike? Is it more of a Wicked's job to handle that, or does Mike ever contact you guys directly for things?
Personally, I haven't ever been contacted by Mike personally. I can't say for anyone else, but me, no, I've not had any interaction with him apart from saying hello in global a few times.
Okay, interesting.
I have a question for you from Cutie in chat.
Oh,
And Cutie says, if you hear about updates first, has anyone ever abused that to benefit their guild? Assuming they are, running a guild or in a guild. Cutie says, I just watched some drama video, so it's making me paranoid.
Well, I've not been an advisor for very long, and I would say I don't really pay attention to any of the drama that goes on and stuff like that. So if it has happened, I haven't heard about it, but it probably has.
Yeah. Yeah, we can only assume.
It's probably quite a big issue, stuff being leaked out of the staff server.
If only we could get some of those leaks.
Ubi,
Oh,
Keeban.
boy. Really?
We'll give you really funny source names if you wanna come on. We'll distort your voice.
Yeah.
But okay, all right. Any more advisor specific questions, Crazyfy?
Yeah. How many advisors are there actually in game?
I don't know. I
Okay.
haven't counted. Maybe Ubi or Kiban could answer that question.
This is a good question though.
So then how often, like, when does the call for, like, we've seen the call for mods and advisors and stuff before.
Yeah.
Like, when does that call out go out? When enough advisors like decide, hey, I'm done with this game, or I'm done with being an advisor? Or is it like, every 6 months to a year we'll rotate out some people?
I believe it is like rotated in, so like every so often they will move people up and get new advisors in. But I'm not sure that it's on like a strict schedule. It might just be when people leave the game, they have to just top up the amount of staff to keep the chat going.
Okay, interesting.
I think as well, Cabana and Ubi will probably know more than me about that.
Fair enough.
We have a list of staff. Do you just not have the equipment for advisors? Do you have your assigned equipment to do your job?
I'm gonna go have a look quick.
All right. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, I guess there is a list.
That's some good insight on advisor role, I guess. I mean, if I had to pick, I'd rather be advisor. I don't want to be deal with the mod shit. I don't want to be turned into Ubi.
You don't want a power trip?
I don't want to have to say shit in global with a mod tag. I'll shit in your pillow. So your advisor, what did that change? How can I say this? Like, it's not like, you know, this huge life-changing thing, but in game, in like an MMO ecosystem, like were you still able to like maintain the same friends you had?
Oh yeah, for
Um,
sure. It didn't change me. I didn't become like a big-headed person. I've still kept
yeah.
the same friends. I wouldn't say my role has affected anything like that. I don't get like a big head about being an advisor. I'm still just a player at the end of the day.
Okay. And did guilds like treat you differently at all, or were you able to still kind of like freely move
Nah,
around?
I don't think that ever really happened. Like people didn't want me to be in the guild just because I'm advisor. I think they wanted me to be in there because I'm me.
Yeah, and you didn't
Well, I
like
hope
actually
so.
you didn't actually get cooler, so
No, I didn't. I actually lost street cred because of this.
you had to like get rid of your hand tattoos and shit. And you're like, oh man, this
Yeah,
sucks.
I had to get that laser removal thing. All my all the tats are gone.
Ubi, for the record, crazy fights on Power Trip, not me. I didn't say that. So shit in his pillow.
Kaban just brought up a really good point in chat.
You
How do you
made a
saying
little
he didn't
cult
get big
around
headed,
yourself?
even though he made a literal
Yeah,
cult
blob
around
cult.
himself? Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
blob
So I thought I wanted to ask, and then I didn't. Now I guess I will. When did this whole like blob thing happen?
So it was one of the Easter events.
Yeah.
Actually, the first Easter event I was part of in the game. There was a specific avatar that I gravitated towards that I thought was really funny looking. So I just decided to use it, and then Pink Umi as well. She used it, and we were just spamming chat with join blob cult, and it became like a big thing. I was gifting out blobs left, right, and center so everyone could use the same avatar. We just took over chat.
Is that where Mr. Blob, his name came from?
Nah, he was around before me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've never actually talked to Mr. Blob.
Okay, interesting.
And you said there was even a guild at one point, right?
Yeah,
Cult.
someone. Oh, what was his name? Pug or something like that. He did make a guild, but no one joined it, unfortunately. And he did leave the game afterwards. I felt really bad for that because he spent gold making the guild and everything.
Yeah. And then like no one, you wouldn't
no
talk
one
to him,
joined
you
it.
wouldn't join.
Nah, unfortunately. I mean, he made it off his own back. I didn't ask him to do it.
Yeah. He just wanted to be your friend, but you'll never get that chance.
No, I don't actually have real friends. Just a facade.
Okay. Well, glad I found the origin story for the blobs.
Yeah.
I'll probably forget it later, but
I mean, it's still a running thing. It's never really died.
yeah.
Every now and again, it'll have an influx of new people with blob avatars. And if
Well,
you're lucky enough, you get a custom blob made by me sent to you as a gift.
If you're
There's
lucky enough.
Yeah, if there's a few people in chat right now that actually have their own custom blob. Ubi, shut up.
Ubi.
He's only saying that he ruined the blob for me, the original blob. He pointed out that on the avatar there are missing pixels.
Ooh.
And I can never unsee it.
Alex here too.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
So Pedro is a custom blob. There was a running joke in Death Star. So when we used to play Destiny, I can't remember who I was playing with, but it was just two of us. And like when you join a strike, you have to have 3 people. And we had this guy called Pedro, and he was just continuously dying. So from then on, anyone who's bad at a game, we called a Pedro. So there was a custom blob called Pedro in the game.
So moving past the blob stuff. Now you were even a guild member with CouchCat for a moment to retire briefly. What is your plan for the future? Like as you continue to play, yeah. Are you like content with just chilling as an advisor? Or are you
I'm content? I mean, I still help out the community. Like I said, I did loads of giveaways in chat on Christmas Day. I
Yeah.
still feel like that's, you know, me giving back to the community and helping out, making it safe.
Do you want to be a mod?
Um, from what people have said, it can be stressful. So I don't know if I could actually take
Like,
that on
yeah.
with my current, you know, working full time and everything. I really don't think I could slot that into my life.
Okay. And do you have any personal goals, or like, is there a certain guild you want to be in? Do you want to create a new guild? Is there any leaderboard you're interested in? Is there a level you're interested in? Or are you just like, I just want to
Uh,
chat?
I'm just chilling. I
Okay.
I don't really have a goal in game. I just, well, I've started collecting fallen leaves, and that's about it.
Oh, you're a collector. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got like 1,300 or something.
Damn.
Let me check. I think they're in my storage. Yeah,
To answer your
1,200.
question, sorry. Over 1,000 falling leaves.
Yeah.
Well, collector, I'll never understand collectors in this game, but you know what? You do you, man. But to answer Natalie's question in chat, the Capture Cat Guild is a retirement home right now.
Yeah.
We are retiring.
I felt the vibe in there.
Yeah. Yeah, we were
Everyone's
chilling
on
by
there.
the pool.
Everyone's on their lazy boys just watching TV.
Yeah.
Yo.
I promised Hadu drinks, but we never served any. So
Yeah. I didn't get my my whiskey on the rocks, so I was kind of sad.
okay. Well, I mean, chilling as an advisor is not a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good place to be at. You know, you
Okay.
have some influence over people, not much, but you could still, you know, tell someone to stop doing something and they will.
Yeah. So okay, well, that's your journey, right? That was thank you for your origin story, Hatu. Like,
Okay, I got a question.
yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
What do you think is the worst part of the game?
The worst part of the game?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. And then, the best part of the game as well.
That's a hard question, to be honest. The best part is definitely the community, I'd say. That's definitely the best part of the game. But worst part, I'm going to call out Ubi and say the crafting system's pretty bad.
It's not like he created it, all right? He kept it alive, which I guess, good or bad.
I mean, you can craft diamonds, right? It's got to be
True.
Yeah.
You've got to go for that crafting level 20.
I hate that, dude. I've been like level 16 for like 2 years, I think. No, it hasn't even been out. Crafting wasn't even out for 2 years. It's like a year.
Yeah, that's
Right?
not for that long.
So if you were Mike for a day, what
For
would you
Mike
do
for
to
a
the
day?
game to make it better, or
Uh,
to make it in your image?
Jesus. I don't have a big enough brain to think of stuff like that.
Okay. You wouldn't even take out crafting since you hate it so much, or you just
Well, no,
don't
it's
like
still
it?
there. People can get diamonds from it, so I guess that's a freemium way of, getting stuff.
It's fair.
Okay.
Yeah. All you have to do is get the right materials.
Buy them, you mean? Because if you just do it naturally, you're fucked for like
for
a year.
Ages. Yeah. You're sitting there freaking fishing for crabs for about 20 years.
And not the good kind. Yeah. So I want to ask you another crazy fact. That was a great question. I want to ask another question, like kind of parallel to that. As a longtime player, are events still fun to you?
Event? In the fact that we get new items, yeah. So like I like seeing all the new art and everything like that. That's exciting. But the actual event itself, like collecting the materials, it can get tedious, boring, just sitting there stepping for 10 hours a day trying to get a new pet.
Okay. And were you a fan of the current Christmas event?
I didn't play much during Christmas just because I was really busy with work and stuff. So I didn't actually get much time to be part of the Christmas event, but I definitely did enjoy all of the art and stuff that was made. Like Red did a really good job.
Are you a fan? Are you generally a fan of Red?
Yeah, he's done a few avatars for me. He's actually, I think, my second ever commission I got. And he did like 3 avatars for me within the span of 6 months.
Okay, cool. I have some questions for you from chat. Hunt, if you remember this guy, because no one does.
Oh no, he's got his gift, isn't he?
Yeah, he's asking why you removed his personal gift from the showcase.
Because I unboxed a Coral's Edge, so I put that on there. And I also got the Rablob from Cutie, which is like a piece of Renew art. That's pretty damn rare. So thank you to Cutie for that as well, by the way.
As he removes it from his showcase. Cactus says you were his first commission.
Actually, yeah, it was. He drew a frog for me. He said me in Discord.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Cord, just a little off topic here. I agree 100%. I had days in a row where I didn't have a lantern. So if you were casually stepping for this event, and by casually I mean like you're just not dedicating the whole day to the game. Because this is the holidays, like you're fucked. You're fucked. Like I went 2 days without getting lanterns. My wife is like day 3 right now. So
I'm stuck at 49.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm at 47.
I believe the drop rates for the common materials went up and the elites went down.
Yeah. I have over 1,000 of the common.
Yeah, I have like almost 2,000 baubles. Yeah.
So annoyed.
Yeah. It is annoying. I'm not sure why the change was made. Again, that's above what I am told.
Oh, that's interesting. So what is the threshold of what an advisor is allowed to know early compared to, say, like a mod or even Wicked?
I think probably mainly big features or big changes we'll get told about, but little things probably not.
Okay, so you guys knew about the stepping, like for instance, the stepping, or excuse me, the sprint, before it actually came out?
I didn't know anything about that.
Oh, okay.
Well, it might have been posted in there and I hadn't seen it, but
okay. But like things like that of that nature, you normally would be notified.
We get told that. Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, you know, the library system, we had early access to that.
Okay, so you guys get to test it out for Mike, essentially.
Make sure it all works.
Nice. So how does that work? Like, do you log into a separate site, or is it just?
I believe it's just user based, so it's just he'll assign it to a certain user so they can have access to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's in game already. It's just he just shows it to.
Hidden.
Yeah, got it. That's interesting. That's pretty cool.
There was a few funny books made, I'll tell you that.
Oh, really?
Before it came out, yeah.
Care to elaborate?
I mean, I can't really remember them. I remember laughing at them, but I don't remember them specifically.
Okay.
I think I was pretty drunk when it actually came out.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Shout out to Cutie for giving me lanterns. My friend, you're too kind.
Oh God. Don't encourage it.
Hell,
thank you.
Yeah.
3 lanterns, I'll take it, brother. Thank you very much.
Too kind.
Have you got the celestial tools on?
Is that a joke?
Yeah, it's a joke.
How
they don't affect your how many you get.
Oh, so actually, how do you become so well versed in the game? Like for like these small, like little questions, or like maybe not small, but like detailed questions that aren't necessarily put in the patch notes. But like it seems like a lot of people just know these, like, oh yeah, for this you need this type of thing in the game. Like,
it's mostly watching other people's interactions and seeing them ask about it, and then just accumulating that knowledge and it snowballing on from there.
Okay.
So when someone else asks about it, you just remember what they've said, and
Yeah.
you can then go on from there and tell someone else.
Has there ever been a point where someone asked you a question that you didn't know the answer to?
Yeah. And then I would probably go and ask in the staff Discord if anyone knew,
Okay.
because we're all pretty helpful in there.
Yeah. That's
Or
nice.
if there is another active advisor or even normal member in chat, they could probably help as well. Oh god, they're spamming poop sip in now.
Oh, in our chat or in global? Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's our YouTube mods are, they're usually the instigators, so it's probably harmless. I tell myself that.
Poop sip is a joke from another game.
Oh, good.
They're bringing it over here.
Oh, what game is that?
Is it Hadu Hotel?
Yeah, Habo Hotel. We're all pretending to be girls to scam money from people.
Get in the hot tub.
No, I'm joking. We're not actually doing that.
Yeah, okay, dude. All right. All right, cool. Hadu, before we get into some Couch Cat related stuff for our sign off, is there anything you want to say to chat, to your friends, to the SimpleMMO community, now that you have your chance and you're not being like yelled over in the holiday stream, which is like the coolest stream I've ever done?
I just say keep stepping and
Do you step?
enjoy yourself.
Do you step?
Sometimes.
I know, I've been in your party. He confirmed. All right, sorry, Hadu,
Yeah,
continue.
I do step sometimes. Stepping right now, actually.
Continue your goodbye message.
Yeah. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for joining. It's nice to having you here.
Thank you, Hadu. We appreciate you coming on and finally getting your chance to tell your tale.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Of course. You don't have to leave yet. I'm just saying that now.
Yeah.
So I don't forget. Okay, so all right, chat. That was yeah, all right, fucking get this guy, this fucking advisor, man. But like all right, chat, that was our, I wouldn't even call it kind of interview, kind of, waterboarding session with Hadu. Good guy, good overall advisor. I would definitely recommend, if you see him in global chat, to say hello and also invade his DMs and ask for help.
No,
don't do
invade
that
my
part.
DMs, please.
Don't do that part.
I have enough DMs already. I don't need more.
Yeah, he's got enough Habu Hotel hot tubs to jump in. So
yes.
Now for some Couch Cat specific stuff. It's almost the end of the month, and for those of you who are new here, we release what we call content bombs for our monthly, pretty much overview. So we have a monthly podcast episode that we release every month. We have that primed, ready to go. So keep your eyes out for the video version and audio version. If you just like listen to audio podcasts, it's available everywhere. The video version will be on YouTube. Also keep your eye out for our article post that has all of our monthly content on there. So if you're new or you're busy during the holidays and you missed something, we have all of our articles, we have our videos, we have everything there, including our stream playlists for you to revisit, to read, what have you. So keep your eye out. That information will be released within our Discord server. So if you're a huge fan and you haven't made the leap yet, we highly recommend you join our Discord server, link down in the description. Or if you're in game, go to the community tab, podcast, hit the Discord hyperlink, because we keep everyone informed there to the best of our ability. Otherwise, you're going to have to rely on subscribing to our YouTube channel or subscribing to our website, which gives you like an email notification when we drop something. So those are your best options for staying in the loop for all this content we're about to drop on you. And then also another thing that Crazyfly and I are working on, we're preparing a Christmas event for 2022 after action or review, because it's going to be ending soon, so might as well hop on it. If you are in the Discord server, and if you're not, do us a favor and comment down below on this video your general thoughts on the event itself. We want to get the lay of the land. We want to hear directly from you guys and girls. You know, was it worth it to you? Did you like the art? You know, did Red did good? I mean, we kind of all know he did good, but like, were you invested this time? Did the drop rate really mess with you? Especially specifically with the lanterns. So please comment down below after this is done being live, and let us know how you feel. And in the Discord server, we're going to have a brand new text channel labeled Christmas event. What should we call it? Crazy
Christmas event input.
Yeah, Christmas event input. So we'll add that text channel and head on over there and post your thoughts. It's not a discussion channel. Literally act like it's a review and then hop out. And you'll be featured, you know, in the video. We'll be going over your, you know, you will include your names and, you know, we'll talk about what's going on, what the community sentiment is around the event. And then, yeah, you know, if this goes well, we'll do more in the future. We'd love to hear your input about SimpleMMO, you know, your expectations for 2022 and how they played out for you. Are you happy with the game's current state, etc.? But yeah, we want you all more involved, and this is our way of, you know, getting back to doing that, what we used to do. So yeah, Crazy Fi, do you have any updates you want to pass on before we get out of here and, I don't know, shower and think about Hadu and whatever?
At the same time,
this is just me.
Do you? Okay.
Just me? Okay.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, again, really appreciate all the support that we've been getting. Really appreciate everyone subscribing, watching our videos, you know, hanging out with us in chat while we stream, all that. I never would have thought that we would have ever been in this position. I know I keep saying this, but like it's just wild. Like, we stream twice a week. We have YouTube videos. We have blogs. We have podcasts.
Podcast.
Podcasts. I'm thinking about tacos. I'm hungry. Damn it. You know, we have a donation site that people have donated money to us, which is so kind. And then we have a merch store now. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Wild ride of 2022. I just keep thinking about this because, you know, 2022 is ending soon. So
yeah.
But yeah, it's been awesome. So thank you, everyone.
Yeah, awesome sign off. And since everyone's here, I'll let you all know that the next podcast we're going to have King Cows returning, a fan favorite. Generally, King Cows is his own fan, but he'll be returning next Tuesday. It should be a good one. It's always a good time when he's on board, and we'll see what we get into. Also, hopefully, either Jan 5th or a couple days after that, XSpy should be returning and free, and he'll be able to discuss in depth the best players of SimpleMMO 2022 event, and he wants to unload it all. He wants to talk about how it went. He wants to talk about his involvement with staff and the whole process. So if that interests you, then definitely tune in. We'll keep everyone informed through the Discord, through YouTube, and yeah, we have some pretty cool streams lined up for 2023. Like, yeah, the first streams of 2023. So keep your eyes out. And of course, we have all of our rotating friends who hop on. And then one more thing, because it is the last stream of 2022, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, keep your eye out. Coffee streams are returning. Ubi and I are refreshed, and we will have pants on this time. We made the mistake and spilled coffee in your pantsless. It's not fun. So keep your eye out for that. A lot of cool content coming up. But yeah, this is the last stream of 2022. Hadu was here to break it in, to say goodbye. And that's all I got. So peace out, everyone. Here's peace. I did rock on. My bad. Rock on, everyone. Do war. It's fun.
War.
Yeah, like, subscribe. Head on over to couchcrappod.com for more SimpleMMO content and our merch. And we'll see you in Discord. We'll see you in game. Peace out.
See
you guys later.